Sorry about that. What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame, back with TimCast, Episode 3. Tonight we're talking about a couple rumors that just been swirling around the internet the last few days. One of the biggest ones is we now have a title for Pokemon Switch, which is set to debut in 2018. We also got rumors about a new Star Fox game coming out. We got rumors about a rumor about news coming out for Splatoon sometime within the next month. Information about the NES Classic coming back to stores. That'd be cool. We got information about Mario Tennis Aces, the pre-launch online tournament. And we also found out we got some news about Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. But first and foremost, let's talk about today's top story, the Pokemon Switch title revealed. We now have, we've heard rumors the past, I want to say 3 days, not even, about the next Pokemon adventure game coming to the Switch. We can, and at first it didn't look like it was true, but now we've seen actual logos, and we even have more information to substantiate this. But first and foremost, the titles are Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So yeah, that's basically the names, Pikachu Edition and Eevee Edition. Like previous games, there's always two versions. The yellow version, it's basically going to be like a yellow version remake for the Nintendo Switch. There will be two versions, Pikachu and Eevee. One thing that the rumors have said is that Red and Blue, the characters from previous Pokemon games, will play a role in the story, and you and your rival are basically new trainers. That's always been the case. The whole following Pokemon mechanic, where the Pokemon follows closely behind you, that's coming back, as far as the rumor says. Again, this is all rumor. None of this has been confirmed by Nintendo or any official Nintendo source. Still no HMs. Poke Ride returns, though. That's cool. There will be an online hub for players, since it is a Switch title. There will be integration with Pokemon Go. This one I find a little hard to believe, but it's possible. I mean, Nintendo has wanted to, they want to capitalize on the success of Pokemon Go. So much so that in this game, you will be I'm not kidding. This is what the rumor says, of course. You will be catching Pokemon just like you would in Pokemon Go in the Switch version. So I'm not sure if you just kind of like use your finger or something. I don't know. It is said to be, again, to reiterate, it will be releasing this year, and there's also rumor that there will be a new accessory where you can use both you can use on Pokemon Go and the Pokemon Switch games. Let's see. There also is a reward in-game for linking. You will be able to link your Pokemon Go and Pokemon Switch games. That's, again, all part of the rumor. Now, why am I reporting on this? If it's it's a little far out for me to really be reporting on, but something happened today where it might have an air of truth to it. Multiple sites are reporting that the website domains for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee have been registered by a company that has in the past been used by Nintendo to register domains. The same company is the one that registered Pokemon Sun and Moon. So this could happen. This might be real. It's a little weird to think about because it's weird because, I mean, all this just came out like that, just out of nowhere. But it's not, I mean, it's not impossible. All this seems possible. I guess they're trying to integrate old mechanics from other Pokemon games that were good and bring in new ones from newer games that are also good. Try to make really a definitive Pokemon adventure game out of all the smaller success they've been having with other games like Pokemon Go. They had success, the following Pokemon mechanic with Pokemon Yellow. How you catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So that'll be interesting. It'll be we'll just have to wait and see really about what more information comes out. But E3 is right around the corner next month, so we might hear about that. That may be Nintendo's big surprise this year. Wouldn't put it past them, but at the same time, don't count on it. Looks like this year's E3 is going to be all about Smash Brothers. Can't wait for that. Moving on, though, another rumor that's been going crazy lately, Star Fox Grand Prix. You heard me right. Apparently, multiple rumors have been swirling around for like the last 2 days about Retro Studios is developing a Star Fox themed racing game. That I have mixed thoughts about, because when you think about the whole story behind Star Fox, I mean, they're a mercenary group. What are they doing racing? Why are they racing? Who's that for? But if we continue on, this game would combine racing and shooting, and would embody certain elements of F-Zero, which was a very cool game. I love that game. Hold on a sec. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I love the F-Zero games, and it would be interesting to see something like that on the Switch. It would be online compatible, obviously, since they can do that with Mario Kart. They can obviously do that with this game. One thing that they're touting about in this rumor is Diddy Kong Racing style adventure mode that would feature an open hub world with Grand Prix circuits that consist of 3 races followed by a boss race, which I like that idea from Diddy Kong Racing. I always liked that they had the boss race. They had like 2 boss races in the game. Both were against the main boss, but it was interesting. It was an interesting mechanic, and if they are going forward with the Star Fox Grand Prix, I hope they do bring that back. But again, the whole idea of a Star Fox Grand Prix over another Star Fox game, as you know, the last Star Fox game did not do well. It was riddled with all kinds of issues. Not so much problems, just issues. First and foremost, the game was pushed back, I believe, about half a year or something. On top of that, you had to basically you had like 2 screens to worry about. You had to like play the game through the Wii U pad and then look up at the screen, then look at the Wii U pad, look up at the screen. That was one of my biggest problems. I actually have a playthrough of that if you want to go back and look at it. It's one of my earliest games I did for the channel. I believe they're probably shifting gears because, well, I mean, if something doesn't work, you try something new. That's how most companies work. But yeah, these are all just rumors. None of this has been substantiated by Nintendo, but we did get a logo for a Star Fox Grand Prix game, so just take that with a grain of salt. Again, rumors. One thing that is not a rumor, Splatoon 2 or Splatoon news is set to drop on June 9th. If you have seen my channel, you know that I am a big fan of Splatoon. I I play it every night. I got people in my chat who play it every night with me. That's always at midnight live streams every night. And here's something. But here's the thing. This whole rumor that there would be news dropping on June 9th was just a rumor up until a few days ago when Koro Comics in Japan confirmed this rumor in their magazine, and we will definitely get some type of Splatoon news on June 9th. Now, I don't think it's about the Octo expansion. Mainly because this is going to be dropping the Saturday before E3. If Nintendo is going to be giving away any gaming news, they're going to save it for E3. And they're not going to wait like the week before or anything. But I'm thinking, I mean, I've looked around, I've talked to other people about what they think it's going to be. One of the most popular ideas is that there's going to be a Splatoon manga or an anime series coming out. We've heard rumors about that. Some people are talking about a mobile Splatoon game. Hey, Nintendo has been very interested in the mobile gaming market as of late, so that's not out of the range of possibility. Uh, I think I saw one person theorizing that they're going to be giving away details about a Splatoon 3 in development. That's kind of out there. But again, all we can do is kind of wait and see. But we actually have something definitive here. The past two stories were just rumors. This is happening. June 9th, Saturday, something's going to happen with Splatoon. We'll have to wait and see. But getting back to Splatoon, I want to take a moment to talk about the Splatfest tournament. The last one's happening this Friday. No, Saturday, sorry. Starts on Saturday at midnight, so technically it is Saturday. I wanted to give my thoughts about it. It's been kind of interesting to see the Splatoon developers trying new things with the Splatfest games, or with the Splatfest. I don't think it worked well trying to advertise something as constantly rehashed as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, it's like over the past 5 years, we've gotten a new series once a year. And they're just not, it's never going to be as good as the originals. And then we have after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, it didn't do well. I appreciate you for trying something. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was part of my childhood. I would love to, if they can actually put out a good product, I would love to see it. But at the same time, I don't think they went about it the right way advertising it in Splatoon. I do think this was a great way to get Super Sea Snails. This whole tournament, we've had 3 straight weekends of Splatfest. If you've been on the winning team, that's like 24 every time you win, 48, 72 Sea Snails right there if you're on the winning team and make it to King and Queen rank. And which is great because if you have the new gear, you're going to need to expand that as soon as you get it. You're going to want to. I think they should do at least one more time. But just one more before they stop doing Splatfest. And if they did continue, and they did do it, I would like to see like a Callie vs. Marie round 1, and then Pearl vs. Marina round 2, and then finally have the 2 winners face off. See which is the ultimate Squid Girl. Or Octoling, whatever. Nathan versus Nathan Splatfest. I'm looking at the chat window right now. Mario and Splatoon 2 together. Japanese Twitter posts a Toad and a second boss in Splatoon 2. You guys have all kinds of crazy ideas. And yes, Marzia, the expansion does come out in July. Right now it's looking like either July 13th or July 31st, depending on how you look at it. That's what they're saying. They could also just tell us the release date of the Octoling expansion, though I think Nintendo would save that for E3. Alright, getting back to other stuff. The NES Classic is returning on June 29th to store shelves. That's less than 2 weeks away. Earlier this year, Nintendo announced that the NES Classic Edition would be returning to stores this summer. Nintendo of America did later announce that the NES Classic would be returning on June 29th, so this is happening. In 2 weeks, you will start to see NES Classic Edition systems on store shelves. And for those of you who do not know what it is, whether you are living under a rock or living on the moon with your fingers in your ears and your eyes closed, the NES Classic Edition system is a miniaturized version of the groundbreaking NES, originally released in 1985. It's a plug-and-play system with a great controller, and you can basically rediscover the joys of the NES games from long, long ago. The system does come with one controller, HDMI cable, AC adapter, and 30 pre-installed games. Those games are Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Mega Man 2, Pac-Man, Final Fantasy, Metroid, Kirby's Adventure, Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, Super Mario Bros. 2, Dr. Mario Punch-Out featuring Dr. Dream, Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong Jr., Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, Excitebike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Double Dragon 2, Revenge, The Bubble Bobble, Tecmo Bowl, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Mario Bros., Super C, Galaga, Star Tropics, Ghosts and Goblins, and Gradius. No particular order. The problem this time is, but here's something I've noticed. There's a problem this time around. Nintendo recently announced that a lot of these games would be included on the paid Nintendo Switch online service, which I think some of them were Legend of Zelda, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, and Mario Brothers 3 were some of the names announced. Dr. Mario also, and what's bad about this is that the games on the Switch online service will have online compatibility, meaning you can play these games with other players on the internet that you cannot do on the NES Classic Edition. This might affect sales, and if you have a Switch, great. If you're getting the paid online service, that's great. You probably won't be buying the NES Classic if you don't already have it. But if you do have a Nintendo Switch, you are planning on getting the paid online service, and you don't have the NES Classic, this might deter you from buying it. That's my only concern. But again, I still like the idea of the Nintendo Switch online service having these games on there. And again, Nintendo will continue to announce other games for the Nintendo Switch online service. Probably you might not get all these games from the NES Classic on the Nintendo Switch online service. So if there are games on there like, say, Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania, Galaga, I would love to play an online Galaga game. But yeah, that's kind of what you gotta weigh against. Do you want the NES Classic Edition with all 3 games, or do you want all 30 games, or do you want the Nintendo Switch Online? Well, you could get both, I guess, but it's basically what you want. Yeah, Nathan Sanchez says that was fast. We got Nathan Ornelas. He's happy about the NES Classic Edition coming back. Nathan Sanchez wants to know, are we doing a Splatoon 2 live stream today? We are at midnight. So come back here at midnight. We'll be doing that. 1 hour and 42 minutes from now. That'll be happening. Getting back to other news, Mario Tennis Aces, the pre-launch online tournament details. Earlier this week, Nintendo did drop details about what's going to happen with the Mario Tennis Aces pre-launch online tournament. Coming soon, you'll be able to try out online tournament mode in the Mario Tennis Aces game with the pre-launch online tournament demo event. From this event will start on June 1st, 2018 at 6 p.m. Pacific Time and will last until June 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. So that's, if I did my math right, that is 54 hours. Plenty of time to try the game out. The demo is free to download and free to play. It will be available to download May 24th. That is 8 days from now. And again, it is free. The tournament, they use the word tournament in the thing. It's just the mode. It's just the title of it. You can play as much as you want during this time. And players who participate have the chance to unlock the Mario Classic overall outfit that you can use in the full version of the game. Let's see. Looks like we have people who are excited about that. I will be live streaming that demo on Friday, June 1st and Saturday, June 2nd at midnight. So that'll be that. The full version of Mario Tennis Aces will be coming out June 22nd. That is one of Nintendo's big online games that they've been touting about. That one I'm gonna play that one. Yeah, I'm not big on tennis, but I do love Mario games, and I believe that one will be fun to play. And then, finally, last story of the night, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is releasing on May 18th. I've looked at some of the reviews of the game before its release. They are mostly positive. If you don't know, the Definitive Edition is as it says, the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Legends. It includes all the DLC from the previous games, The graphics are much better than Legends, suffice it to say, 60 frames per second with minor drops in frame rate. From what I've seen from the reviews, people are still concerned about the repetition of the battles and the gameplay still being a problem. I will like to see the Breath of the Wild themed gear on Link. I will be live streaming that too. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream will be that. So I'll probably download that game as soon as it comes out. One thing they've said is that Adventure Mode has been improved. It includes an item shop, so you don't have to continue to replay levels to gain items. Hopefully this will be the end of the Wii U and 3DS ports to the Switch, just because I mean, if you played Wii U, you probably have every good game. If you have a Wii U system, you have every good game for it. Smash Brothers, Pokémon Tournament, Splatoon, and whatever. I mean, I can't remember all of them. I will be, yeah, like I said, I will be live streaming this game as soon as it's released. But that's tomorrow, which will be tomorrow night. In addition, I want to announce that tomorrow night I might be starting the live stream a little bit late. It might be sometime after midnight, but I wouldn't say any later than 1 a.m. Eastern time. If that happens, I apologize in advance. In advance, sorry. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be looking forward to with the next live stream. So tonight we'll be live streaming Splatoon 2. Tomorrow night, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. And then Saturday night might be, yeah, Saturday night we should be okay. I'll see what you guys think about Definitive Edition, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. We might do that one again. Oh no, wait, what am I thinking? That's Splatfest. We'll be doing Splatfest that night. Doy. Also, what team are you guys choosing for this Splatfest? I was going to ask about this during tonight's live stream, but I figured now's a good time as any since we got Nathan, Marzia, J King here. I don't think you guys have chosen your teams yet. I want to kind of get an idea about what we're planning on doing, what team you guys were thinking about. On one hand, we have Team Raph, which we did decent with. I mean, we won that one, but Potato wants to know what Splatfest team I have not chosen a team yet. Potato wants to pick Team Raph. I think Marzia had some concerns about maybe jumping ship to Team Donnie. But the thing is, we're not sure how it's going to be, if everyone from Team Donnie will be on Team Raph, or if everyone on Team Raph will be on Team Donnie. So that one's hard to say. Joker and Nathan Sanchez have picked Team Donnie. Marzia wants to go Team Raph. Looks like Potato also wants to do Team Raph. Potato and Marzia are two of my main Splatoon or Splatfest players, I should say. but Joker and Nathan Sanchez are also two guys I play Splatoon 2 with a lot. So I'm leaning more towards Team Raph right now. I mean, I want to kind of make my decision now so we can all get on the same page, but it looks like I might have to leave Joker and Nathan Sanchez in the dust on this one. Sorry, guys. But hey, at least some of us win, so that's good. I think I'm gonna pick Team Raph. Yeah, I'm going with Team Raph. I've decided that's happening. So, and Nathan's Team Raph too. So we're decided. It's not quite a unanimous decision, but it's the decision I feel best with, and we'll see what happens. That's this Friday. Oh no, Saturday. Sorry. Tomorrow night we'll be streaming Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and tonight we'll be basically preparing for Splatfest on Saturday. So we got a busy weekend, guys. But that is going to wrap things up for tonight's live stream, everyone. thank you all so much for watching this. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Tim Plays a Game. Come back in about 90 minutes. We'll be doing a Splatoon 2 live stream on my channel. We'll probably just be doing, I'll do private battles tonight, all night private battles. I think you guys would like that. So, till then, this is Tim from Tim Plays a Game signing off. And have a good night.